Okay, guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen and everybody else, welcome to day 146 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. And I'm your host, DrFox2000, and I'm flustered, to say the least. Oh man, I've been trying for a couple of hours trying to get this boom set microphone working here, and it is not working on with the laptop. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna deal with that later. I gotta stop with getting myself frustrated. The tutorial was like 100 miles an hour and very difficult to keep in sequence and of what the thing is doing. So I had to keep stopping and starting it to try to keep up. Anyway, you see very foggy weather on the screen there. Foggy, cloudy, and all we do is see the lava workers crawling around outside there making little spots. Got to be a conflict in settings. Piggy, there's more conflicts there than Cotter's got liver pills. Well, we'll figure it out. And I don't even want to go into there right now. I got to figure out how to turn off the local microphone in that computer because it seems to want to be the default, and it's going to be okay. Piggy, yeah, relax. I'll work on it later. I've had enough for now. Last 2 hours have been hair pulling. Oh, hang on, I ain't got any. That's probably why. Control panel, yeah, and they've changed so much in this new Windows that nothing is in logical places anymore. You know, you used to have under your sound tab, you used to have your microphone settings. You could go in there. Well, now it's no, you have to go into, never mind. I don't want to go there. Leave it alone. Anyway, welcome everyone. It's day 146. We have some clouds and fog that moved in, and it's kind of a poor view now. But before we get going here, I just wanted to say welcome to everyone that has popped in so far. And I see we're already at 62 people jumped into the stream, so doing really good. And I just want to remind everyone watching the stream that if the stream is live, you will see at the top of your chat box either top chat or live chat. If you are watching a stream that has already ended, it will say top chat replay or live chat replay, just so you know the difference. And if the stream has already ended, you will no longer be able to get instant communication in the chat box. So if you try typing in there, it won't be acknowledged and it won't work. But you can still make comments just like you do in any other regular video on the replay, of course. And that's down below in the below the description and all that stuff. Regular comments kind of thing. So anyway, I'm gonna say hi to a few people here real quick. I see rolling in like crazy. So we've got Paul is back in the house, PJ Steele, Arizona Snowman, of course, helping out as usual, doing a fantastic job. Harry is in here, DJ, Bob. What's with all the double names? Harry, Bob. I guess pretty soon it's going to be Piggy. And welcome, Piggy. Glad to have you on board. Ronnie Rhino also in here. Mark LaBarbecue cooking up some good dinner, I hope. Sandra Snyder also back in the house, as well as Frosty username, Ray Scott, Truth. Let's see, Sherry Lawson is also back in here. Mark Thomas, Maria is also back. Matoma Okay, I'll get it right one day. Anyway, welcome, Maria. And also, let's see, I think I might have said Colin already, but Rebecca Patterson also here. Yvonne Deeks back against, is it Stephen or Stefan Broomhead, also back in the chat. Let's see, who else did I see here? Okay, Brian Crown also in the house. And let's see, going up real quick to see Annie is back. Silicone Avatar also back in the house. Who else? Who else? I got Annie already. Truth I got. And of course I have to say hi to Thendis Nye. I didn't see his name pop up yet, but I know he's here. And he was over in the other stream, so all good. And I'm sure he knows exactly the frustrations I'm having with my microphone thing. Oh man, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Bruce Harding also in the channel. Welcome. And let's see. Did I miss anyone here going up? Chuckster back in the house. Good to see you, Chuckster. There's Thendis. Already got you, so good. Liz Markman Moiler also back in the house. Good to have you back, Liz. And I think that might be just about it for now there. And I'll go back down to the bottom. I'm sure there's more people like Tom Cat, Carla Edwards. Thank you, Carla, for sending those things to me today. And there's a few others. They kind of everybody sent that same collapse thing. I think I had 4 people send that in, and please don't get offended if I use the one of them and not the other guys. But I do appreciate all of them. So when you guys send them, that is excellent stuff. Catherine Anderson also back in the chat. Don H as well. And did I miss a couple? Yeah, Spion Claw, Rayola also here. I did get Colin earlier. Jim Strickland, Tomcat 73, and who else? Pamela Moncure, and Adulting is Hard is back. I hope you're not having to adult right now. Jairus also in the house. I hear crickets. No, I don't hear crickets, but I hear crickets is here. Natural Born Gamer. Hey, there's one that might know something about these boom mic headsets. If you ever used a Razer Kraken, please let me know. Christian also back in the house. Let's see. Sandra Snyder, I think I got you already. Dustin Gass also here. Judith Letson, hello from Ontario. And excellent, Judith. And just to let you know, I'm actually in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, of course, and about 5,000 kilometers away from that volcano, or 3,154 miles, roughly. And I'm going to be a whole bunch closer, though, come Tuesday. So we're doing good, we're doing good. Anyway, oh, hang on, I seen somebody, oh, Stray Cat also popped in here. That's who I seen. Mary Overton also popped in. Brian Crown, Frosty username, I think I said yours already. Judy McClelland also back again. Good to have you back, Judy. Bloxy Man 22, Agent X, Robert Frary also back. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? I think I got most of you guys now. Oh, Ronnie Rhino, there was another one, and Ray Scott. So good to see all of you guys. If I didn't mention your name right off the bat, don't worry. You know, guys that sneak in, they hide in the back, like that Baytown Sam. He grabs pizza and a Pepsi and goes and sits in the back row, and you can't see him. But I seen him sneaking in there. Don H, thank you, Dr. Fox. As a toddler watcher, Romper room, Miss Diane never called me by name. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Super excellent, or super excited for your trip and videos from Iceland. And Tendis, I am really looking forward to this. It's going to be cool. It really is going to be cool. Arnie Carl Ingerson also back in the house. Jason Slater says hi. Okay, let's see. Pea soup with a hint of mushroom. Depends on what kind of mushrooms. And let's see. Lady Justice popped in as well. Good to see you, Lady Justice. Hopefully I've got most of you guys. Oh, Madcap also back in the house. Good to see you there. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, we have total mayhem. And I really didn't even get a chance. I was so busy with that silly thing trying to get the that headphone mic working. I didn't even load up the latest charts and all that stuff. And I'm doing that as I'm talking, and hopefully we'll be able to get that up there fairly quickly. And but we will go have a look at some lava right away from earlier, and we did get the footage of the spill that happened, where the collapse outward and the spill, which was pretty cool and awesome. So we're going to share that with you guys, and I will see if I can load up the seismic chart, and we'll go from there. So okay, get my mouse in the right place and split that screen, and we'll load the seismic rumble chart, and hopefully that will kind of tell everybody what the deal is. And let's see, I need to get in the right place here and load it. There we go. And alright, I got it on the screen. I will push that live, and there we go. Ducky is in the house. Welcome. And Frin as well. Welcome, you guys. Good to see you. Sherry Lawson, I think I said hi to you already. Possibly. 3 times. Anyway, as you guys see, we are at the bottom. And our volcano has decided to go to sleep just in time for the show. A little bit unfortunate, but it is the way it is. I don't know if we'll do a full 2 hours tonight, but we'll give it a whirl to see how far we do get, and maybe something exciting will happen in the meantime and things will pop back up. But as you can see right now, we are looking pretty far down on the ladder of things, and this is of course down here what we're referring to, and hoping that is going to pop back up. And if we look at the time area though that it took to come back up each time, we know it's about 5, 6, 7 hours, maybe even a little bit more. So if we're looking at this, we probably won't see anything till about 3 or 4 o'clock Iceland time, and maybe even a little bit later. So somewhere around this point, where that line is, that's when we'll probably see activity shooting back up. So hopefully the volcano gods will treat us well, and we can get back at it. NAR seem to be up. There are 2 lights on over the place. Yeah, there's a few lights on there, but I don't know if it's going to pop back up all the way, or if that's still just residual material that hasn't gone down yet. And we do see those lava workers sneaking around out in the foreground, which is kind of neat. I do like it. But I did have a couple of videos here I was going to share with you guys, which were pretty awesome. Hey, Flo is back as well. Good to see you, Flo. Let's see. All right, I'm going to try to get this thing to split for me, and then I will load those other videos and add source. Where are we here? Videos. We want videos. There we go. Let's go to the bottom, videos, and actually I'm going to show you the other one first. Okay, so this is the one we captured from the longer view, and I will push that live, and it's a little bit longer as far as time duration, but it'll be fun to talk about it and get things going. Dr. Fox Traveler in the whole world had amazing drone video showing crater and equipment hill. Okay, truth, I'll have to take a look at that later. Anyway, as you're watching, you see some of that. I managed to get the video in between those people standing in front of the camera. So I was hoping there was a guy standing right in front of it, blocking it, and not realizing that he was just right there. And anyway, if you take a good look at it, you'll see how much that lava is actually splashing out of there. And you'll see the collapse in a second or two. And well, actually, I'll let it run and you can watch it. Nancy Buchanan also popped in, as well as Ez. Good to have you back on board. Doug Dice also popped back in. Good to see you guys. Gary's Variety Channel also in the house. And there goes that flow. And look at that just gushing out. And we will go to the other video right away. I do have that one as well, and of the close-up cam, of course, because this is just a little bit further away, and I really wanted to see it close up. So hang in there, guys. We'll watch this one first, and then we will. Oh, hang on, I loaded the wrong one again. And we'll get rid of that real quick. Get the other one. Get the other one. And there we go. Okay, I'll get that loaded up for us, and it'll be much better looking. But we'll watch this one. Did you get the video I sent? I did get videos. I did do my own capture if on this one. Sorry, I had to cough there. I had to turn the mic off. I did get the video, and I did have already several other versions of it. So I do thank you very much, though, for it. Like I mentioned earlier here, that I had 4 people actually send me the same kind of thing. And I had actually already recorded it before that. So, but that, having said that, please don't stop sending. Okay, if I do miss things sometimes, it definitely is worthwhile to be able to see what's going on, and we do like getting that stuff. So. Let's see, where are we here? Okay, I'm still letting that play. Anyway, you see that lava pouring out, very, very healthy flow coming out of there, and it is just awesome to see that. And like I said, I'm going to show you the closer up video, and then we'll make some more comments on it. But I just wanted to kind of share this one with you first, because the other one is kind of the juicy part. So, Flo, are you going to bed already? Catch you all on the replay. Happy bacon. Good night, Flo, or wherever you're going, and hopefully everything will be good for you. That gush in front, yeah. Colin, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll let this finish, and as you can see, it doesn't seem to be pouring anywhere other than straight into the hole. So we will get that once we get to the close-up view, and we'll make some comments on it. So yeah, it's bacon. Who else popped in? I see a bunch more people snuck in here while I wasn't looking. Like Mark Bass is in the house, and I think Miss Lobo, where'd you go? I seen her go by real quick. Who else popped in that I missed? Oh, Little Bear, and let's see, Volcano Junkie, that's who I was going after. Howdy Quilts also popped in. Good to see you. Fortis also back in the house. So welcome, you guys. Glad to have you on board. And all good, all good. Pistol Pete also in the house. Neighbor, good to see you. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? No. Anyway, that video finished, so I'm going to put the other one on. And this is the close-up version of that break. And I did let that one play as well a little bit. And then we can do a little bit of surmising, if you will. So I'm going to try to get my screen back to a normal screen, and we can look at that. It is actually some pretty awesome action by the volcano, and I love seeing that splash coming over the edges. Just look at these. It's just awesome to see, and that is definitely throwing out a lot of material just like that. There's a ridge on the left side on cam. On the left, yes, there is definitely a ridge. That's something we mentioned yesterday with that ridge. We thought it was kind of an optical illusion when we were looking at the nighttime shot, but in fact when we looked at the 3D map, you could actually tell it was actually another ridge there, as well as some of the other videos. There goes that collapse. The wall fell outward, and the gushing starts. And as you see, that lava isn't flowing all over the place. It seems to be disappearing right into the ground or into a lava tube. So Kevin Haynes says Ragnar is 4 months old. Hey, it's growing up. 4 months, and we've hardly had to potty train it or anything. It just dumps everything everywhere. But just look at that flow coming out of there, and it really, most of that lava is just going straight down. So I have to wonder, where the heck is it actually going? Okay. Is it going into Meridalia? Is it going over into Galdingadarlar? Or is it going into Upper Meridalia? That is a question yet to be seen, but we do know that we have a very large pool just to the left of this screen, and it's pretty interesting. It's, what is it? Is it me, or is the lava flowing thicker than usual? You know what? That's actually a kind of an interesting observation, Paul. And I don't know if I want to say it is or not. To me, it does look like it's not as pahoy-hoy, if you like. The other thing I kind of watch in this video is we see some spots out front, but whoa, hang on. I got to get my crayons on top here if I want to scribble on that. We do see the lava flow coming here. Okay, what I was looking at here was there was some really neat whirlwinds happening right in here, and it's pretty cool to see that. But a lot of this, see, this is outflowing here and then coming out this way, right? So I don't know where that's going, but this stuff seems to be going down into a lava tube. And like I said, there is that big pool over on the side over there, and I'm thinking that's where it's heading. Okay, I'm not sure, but I think it is. Also, the other ones here, these ones here will end up going into Fagradalsfjall, and pretty cool to see. Juliana also popped in here. Hi, Juliana, as well as Ray Scott, Smoking Joking, and let's see, I think we got Barbarian also popped in. The Big Toe video is also back in the house. Sue Hayes, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hi again. Sheila also popped back in here, as well as Nancy Buchanan. So Pat Murphy, and did I miss anyone else? Linda M. Good to see all of you guys popping in. If I didn't mention your name, please don't be offended. Like, you know, Russell Jr. Guessing what? That was earlier. Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the time clock, it was at 13. Actually, I think it started 13:48, and it ran for quite some time. And I just wanted to throw that up. I did capture it. I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys what it was doing. And it was actually very, very active as it was coming out of there. So that's that video. And I thought it was pretty cool. Let's see, well, what do you say here? I'm missing some of the comments because the chat was moving pretty quick. Bloxy Man, I always knew you were right about that ridge, but on the night shot cam, we couldn't see that was the real second ridge. And you know, that it did look like an illusion. And honestly, Bloxy Man, you're absolutely right. It did look like that, and you know, to a degree. And the plausible thing about having, because if you have glass in front of the lens and it's fairly clean, you can actually, on the inside, you can actually get that double reflection, and especially in low light situations. So having seen that, it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Anyway, let me get you back to a live screen here, and we'll take a look at that. And yeah, the fog is kind of doing its thing. It's got us buried here, but not much I can do with that. We did look at the seismic events already, and I did want to see if I can get our other thing going here, where we have the still cam. The still cam actually just redid itself, so that's the last image, but we will let it run so you can see what was going on the still cam over the course of the night or day, and you can see how everything lit up and how things were flowing. And this gives you a pretty good idea that we were actually in fact getting a lot of material going down into Fagradalsfjall in the northeast. If you look down on the bottom left hand side there in the forefront, there's a lot of new lava flow there, and it's putting on more layers to the cake, if you will. So that pushed all the way, or just about all the way, to the back wall, and that's pretty cool. So I do want to actually stop it there, and let's see if we can get on a couple of these last shots. So how about there? Okay, I'm going to leave it right there for a second so we can use that. Well, maybe I'll get a better one. Back a little bit. Yeah, I think this might be better. Okay, so if I draw on the screen now, we can see it. So you can see the outline of the lava right here, and of course there's a whole pile sitting there, and then this this all had flowed like that, right? So it really dumped a lot of lava in there really quickly, and I can assure you that's going to make that the levels along this edge rise a whole bunch more, and that will help more lava go into that little coulee right there. But also that same flow, and I don't know if you can see it there, in this area right there is where a lot of it built up. So we will see more material heading towards the exit. And I'm wondering when it's really going to start pouring out of there. So pretty cool to see that. And I just want to go back to a couple of those other shots. Sorry. It moves pretty quick when you're moving your mouse over top of it. And actually, this is a good one here where you can see the depth. You see the shadow that lava is casting. That is actually very, very thick, very high up there. And just turn the big fan on. Absolutely, I'd like to do that. So you can see, like I'm saying, it's quite deep when it was pouring in there. And I think that's pretty awesome to see that volume pushing down the hill. So we are seeing more layers to the cake being built up, one eruption at a time, or one push at a time from our wonderful volcano. And pretty awesome to see. And I was just trying to see where we can see a little bit more stuff, but apparently we can't. Okay, so this is more lava monsters running around. They got a whole crew out there cleaning up. Why is my chat not moving? Okay, I need to move that back down. James Donnelly, I computed a 30-hour cycle from the last big pause, 16-hour eruption, 14 hours quiet. Okay, James, that sounds about right. It's pretty close to that, something like that. D Mac also in the house from the time to time since I visited last week of June. Yeah, I may have missed something else you said, but okay, no worries. 400 cakes. Oh, yes. Okay, I have good news. I got my cake today. I finally got some Black Forest cake, and I did get that cake, and I do have it in the. I had a piece at lunch, and I do want to have a piece for dessert after I have some supper. But I got my cake finally. Man, was that hard to do. I had to wait a half an hour to get it, but I got it. So all good, all good. Yona is back in the house. Welcome. Yay, Dr. Fox, as always says. Thank you. Let's see. Did Cheryl Wood also popped in here? Good to see you, Cheryl. And yay, Doc. Doc got his cake. And you know, it was so trying to get a decent cake, and the place I picked it up from, they put a little bit too much icing on the outside, but I still like the inside flavor where all the goodies are. You know, of course, the proper cherries and all that nice stuff. It's still not original German stuff, but it's pretty darn close. So I'm not going to complain about it. Anyway, Juliana, oh my God, there's a lot of cakes. Let's try not to put that many in the chat in the future, okay? Somebody's gonna step on those and slip, and then I'm gonna be liable. I'm kidding. But yeah, let's be cool. J Cell also back in here. You can scrape the icing off. You bet I can, if I need to. And that's not a biggie. I'm all good with that. So Apfelkuchen, DJ, if you make an Apfelkuchen, I want Pflaumkuchen, okay? Pflaumkuchen ist besser wie der Apfelkuchen. Oder Apfelstrudel, Pflaumstrudel. All right, gonna have to cut it up into 280 plus pieces of cake. Oh boy, Thendis, I don't know if I can do that. That thing's only like 12 inches in diameter and it's round, so you know, the old pyre round. Those are going to be pretty small pieces. And I don't think I can slice it quite that thin. So uh, we're all good with that. Anyway, I hate to leave it on here like this and go for a break. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can at least put a lava picture up there or something. Nancy Buchanan, I have often made Schwarzwald Kirschtorn, Black Forest cake from an old German cookbook my brother brought from home in West Germany in 1971. Nancy, and that is probably really, really good stuff. Now, are you using the what we call Sauerkirschen or the sour cherries? Because that is really what the old stuff was made of, because it offsets the sweetness of the other material. So sour cherries, they're really, really good. Leave up cam 1 with the lava workers. This is actually cam, the other cam. Okay, we can put that one back on. There, yeah, we can do that. I'll leave that one up. Okay, so I'm gonna go take that break, you guys. Keep an eye on the lava workers. If you see them moving around, you let me know. Oh my goodness, my mom made the best Flammkuchen. Oh, little bear, email me some. Oh man. Okay, on that note, yeah, it's hard to spell. It depends on where you come from, but Pflaumenkuchen, it all works out. It's the same. Rick Engineer also in the house. That's okay to what, Tice, if you remember me now. What? Dr. Fox, okay, that's Trice. See if you remember me now. Rick Engineer, I remember you. You've been in here before, and now that I seen you, I'm saying hi to you. All good. Okay, let me go take that break. Yeah, you don't eat cake, Piggy? Ah, but you like plum strudel? Yeah. You like buns though, Piggy. Okay, I'm gonna go take that break. Don't you guys go away. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We do see a little bit of a glow on the back side though. Before I go there, I was just gonna mention that. You can see, whoop, I made my arrow too big. I'm gonna clear that and we'll put it back to single screen so we can get that for you guys. And I'll point where we see that glow. So that's on the back side back there. We see some areas glowing once in a while when the clouds move out of the way a little bit. So very, very cool, very interesting to see. And I think this is just localized low fog because you can see some stars in the back here. And I think it's going to be interesting. So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go away. Keep smiling. No throwing lava workers at each other. And we should be all good. I'll be back in about 5. Thank you. sorry to interrupt looking at the lava workers, but I don't know if this is all of them retreating or what's going on. I just figured I'd pop over to this one looking around, and I just seen that real quick. Lots of flashlights, guys, and they're looking around. They're looking around. This is the Berm cam, so that's what they're doing down there. They're all leaving. I guess they had enough for today. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to put you back on the other camera. Okay, guys and girls, I'm popped back in here, and I did want to go take a look at a couple of things. Somebody was saying that there was some stuff that happened. I think it was at 15:58 or something. I missed the time. Where is it on the close-up cam? I was trying to scroll back and find it, but I think it's gone already. So anyway, I did go back a little ways in the other camera here, and I wanted to actually just go back and review that and point out a couple of things. And if I go back a little bit here to where I want it to be, and then I will show it to you. There we go. That's about right there. Okay, so we'll put it back on that one just so you guys can see. And this was, of course, from 1542, and I just want, yeah, there it is. 1538. All right, hang on, let me go back a little bit further then, and see if we can get that there. It'll go. There we go. 1531. Anyway, we can watch it from here on. It does have some pretty good action as far as the amount of material that was coming out. There you go. You can see how much it was pouring out, and a lot of that material was just overflowing, and really, really awesome to see, especially over here on the sides. And the amount of lava that's going down into the tube down here had to be tremendous. And this, of course, is the overflow path. And of course, I don't know if that's actually going to head into upper Fagradalsfjall, or if it's going to go down into the valley, likely into the valley. But I will get those squiggles off the line there and just let you look at that for a second. You just re-asked. What did you just re-ask? Has Dr. Fox trip been cancelled? No. Why would my trip be cancelled, Miss Lobo? It's not cancelled. What time do you start tomorrow? I don't know yet. I'm going to try to start at probably about 1-ish. I do have to get my PCR test tomorrow, so no cancellation of the trip. I don't know where that came from. My God, it better not be canceled. I spend enough money on it. oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, this should still be all systems go. I thought you were going to be here or there today. Oh, no. On Tuesday is when I actually arrive. So I leave on Monday and fly to Seattle. And then in Seattle, I take Iceland Air to Reykjavik. And that gets me there at 6:10 a.m. approximately, over there into Iceland, and then we go from there. So that's what's happening there. Just wanted to kind of make sure you guys understood that. So Monday for sure, no stream. As Sunday, I don't know, it's going to be iffy. I may need that time I may do a short stream, okay, on Sunday, starting at noon, and hopefully that'll get us within the cycle of the eruptions, and maybe just do a 2-hour one. Bob, yeah, 6:10 landing, 6:20 at the volcano. Bob, they told me that Iceland Air is notorious late, so notoriously late all the time. We'll see what happens. Oh, too much fun. Too much fun. Anyway, just watching this, and this was awesome, and if we would have been able to see this on the stream today, in real-time live action, it would have made me a lot happier. When you do get there, fly your drone to the big cracks, okay? All of us really love cracks, any cracks. Paul, that is actually one of the things I want to look at. So if you do see a drone hovering in front of the close-up cams, you know, like the MBL cam, yeah, you might know whose drone it is. I think maybe I'll have to, I don't have any stickers or labels that I can put on the side of it. You know, maybe put DrFox2000 on the side of the drone so you can see it, and just sit there and hover right in front of the camera. That would be kind of cool. But I did like the amount of lava that was pushing out at this time. And of course, this is for those who are joining us. This was happening earlier. If you look at the clock down on the bottom right-hand corner, you can see it's at 15:36 Iceland time. So it was doing its thing and really pumping that lava out. And as far as that area here, that actually has closed itself up a whole bunch, and was only a mere trickle by the time it stopped flowing. So it did rebuild itself a little bit, which is all right. But I didn't mind that. It's still, we know that's a weak spot. The other thing too is you can see how the top here is all getting raggedy tooth type looking, and that's pretty awesome. So very cool to see that. Nightbot don't start. Okay, what does Nightbot do? Kim Lambert, don't forget about holding up a sign in front of the cam so we know it's you. Of course. I just don't know how I'm going to fly a drone in front of... you do understand, a drone pushes air downward. And if you have a sign underneath there, that causes some issues for the drone. Trust me, I've tried this before. Picking up a load, you need to have it really far down. It's like a helicopter. Things will go woof, 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 all over the place. In other words, it'll spin and do all kinds of neat things. Little Bear, you need a Fox template on your drone. Yeah, something. And it's too late for that, though, unfortunately. I should get some Fox stickers or something made up. I think that'd be pretty cool. But while we're looking at this, I just wanted to point out, you take a look at the flow out here as well as here, and then of course we still have flow right there, and then the rest of it is going down into the valley that way. So this thing is pushing out a lot of lava during its eruption cycle, and it's some tremendous amount. As far as I can tell, it's just flying everywhere. I hear somebody turn on their lawnmower. Thank you. In front of the live cam, I'm at, yeah, absolutely, Kim. You will know it's me. I mean, lots of people have recognized me already because I do go down on the bunny cam, and you can see who I am when I'm down there. So the guy with the very short hair, bald top, that kind of thing. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got more flow stuff here. I just want to let it run for a little bit yet. This is better than no lava. So if we go back to realism, I'm really disappointed really quickly. So but anyway, for those who are popping in, this did happen 1539 Iceland time, and that's why we're watching it now, because we are in the dark. And here comes another big sploosh over the southern side, or west Well, that's actually, it's the southern side. The that breach is kind of on the it's east southeast kind of thing on the one breach, and then the other one would be northeast kind of, and then the other outflow, of course, going to the north. So that should give you a little bit of an idea. And handsome, don't forget, absolutely, just a dream boat. Thanks, Kim. Don't forget to take your crayons with you on the trip. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to take the crayons along. Dr. Fox, in some ways, it seems better to have the whole eruption during a clear day to review. We can zip back and forth in time, absolutely. And I don't mind looking at this, and I know it's not the live stream in that sense, but it is pretty cool to see. Isn't that flow second from the right new as well? Second from the right? Are you okay? Hang on, let me get in the right screen. I want to. So this one here, it is actually. It wasn't there before. We always had everything coming out here, but I thought we did have something coming out of this one yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it does look pretty new as well. So have to think about that one. Okay, let's get that out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Adulting is hard says, just a heads up, they are asking people not to put anything in the lava, rocks included, as it changes the landscape. Absolutely. I'm not planning to put anything in the lava, and I don't want to change the landscape. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to take some diamonds with me. And since Siggy isn't here, I'm not too concerned. So, we'll go hunting. We'll go hunting. No bodies, nothing. Oh, come on, Don, you're taking the fun out of it now. Drop them from the drone into the drink. Gotta make sure it's a full-blown eruption, that way it hides everything and those bones are completely gone. You won't see them. Doesn't the lava change the landscape? Yeah, of course the lava changes the landscape. The lava does become the landscape, really. Not even a flag saying Dr. Fox was here. Oh, I'm not putting no flags there, Kirsty. But you know what? That doesn't stop me from moving a few rocks around, now does it? We can say that it was magically done by the wind. Just because the wind knows how to spell Dr. Fox 2000 doesn't mean anything. Let's see. Oops, how did the boulder start rolling down the hill into the lava stream? Apparently, Jed, I think it had what was referred to as boulder propulsion, and never mind. I'm leaving that alone. Just carve in a rock. I don't even want to carve in a rock. Like I said, you know, there's the old ways of putting rocks in funny order that all of a sudden they spell. Yeah, that's it, Thendis. It was gravity that got that rock in there. Not sure how it got started rolling there. It must have been sitting on something, and we might have had a little tremor or something there, and it just started rolling down there while the guy was filming. It's okay to roll a boulder in as long as you take it out. Absolutely, Pavel. I'll just get my... Oh, that's the one thing I forgot to put on my list. Asbestos gloves. Darn it. Especially those really, really thick ones. Wind from the helicopter propeller did it. That's it. The poor rock. He's murdered. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Roll me a bacon sub. Oh, man. Too much fun, too much fun. Anyway, it does look pretty awesome to be able to see this in kind of a replay format, you guys. So we do enjoy that. And, you know, there is a lot of lava splashing out of there. That volume level is really, really high. Let's see, 333 people watching, 178 likes. And I'm thinking that we got probably about 150 people there that are not that liking. Let's see if we can get a few more that change their mind if they like lava. So do it for the lava. If you lava the stream, do it for the lava, guys. Let's see if we can push it over that 200 mark real quick. Maybe even 250. At least get it up there and give it a whirl. Hey, Kim Raudenbush, wait for me. No, we're not waiting for you. You came in late. That's it. Roxy's leaving. Night, Roxy. You take care. And I'm looking at the clock. I'm surprised nobody's said Pepsi yet. So I'm waiting for that to happen. And when it does, I will... we'll go have a look and see if I can get some Pepsi. Donate $100 for 300 likes. Thendis Nye is going to donate $100 if we get to 300 likes. You guys, you only got 88 to go. Let's see those guys that haven't hit the like button yet. Push her up there. See if you can make it up to 300. And, oh, Piggy says break time. Thank you, Piggy. And I do see it is break time. So, Frosty username, lurker mode, or lurk mode disengaged. Okay, lots of people can't resist. Are you going to take a helicopter ride while in Iceland? I don't know, Jed, if I'm going to do that. I do have my drones, and I'm going to probably be enjoying doing those. And I, you know, like I know they're $500-600 for that. So, hey, Kevin Haynes throws in a $3 super chat. Thanks, Kevin, and appreciate that support there. Thumbs up, all cool. We're at 226 likes. And Thendis Nye said he's going to throw a $100 super chat in there if you guys get it to 300 likes. So, we got, what is it, we got 70 to go, or less than 70. So, all cool, all cool. Anyway, guys, I am going to go take that break real quick. So, we'll see what happens. I'll leave this play for now. And I will be back in about 5 minutes. So don't go away. Don't throw any lava at each other, please. We don't want any casualties or no one getting hurt. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, please consider doing that if you like what you're seeing. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification. That's going to become real important next week. When I am in Iceland, because if you haven't got the bell turned on, then no, Robert, it's not live. It really isn't. We are watching, and if you looked at it, it's 15:49 is on the screen, and this was stated about a dozen times already. Okay, so it's not live right now. Exactly. Very observant. Anyway. I'm gonna, as I was saying, turn that notification on because the streams at first are going to be a little more spontaneous till I get the lay of the land and we have good clear weather and stuff like this. So if things happen, it's going to be kind of fairly quickly. If I'm in the right place at the right time, I will get up there and start doing the stream. I do have plans of certain places I want to go. One of the plans, of course, is to be over on the hill where the still cam is, up on the north end. Henrietta throws in a rage quit. Okay. $20 super chat from Henrietta. Thank you very much for the support, Henrietta. That's awesome. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to take off for a few minutes. Keep smiling. Keep watching the lava. And yes, we will go back to live once I come back. And of course, then all you'll see is dark screens, right? Because that's what we want, isn't it? So anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes, you guys. Keep smiling and be nice. Don't throw any lava at the other guys, and we'll all be good. So I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, guys and girls, I popped the microphone button back on here. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you guys. And yes, we are doing the live stream, but we are watching recorded material from earlier today due to the fact that we've got very, very poor looking views right now, to say the least. And I will actually show you why on the seismic tremor chart here. So if we push that live for you guys, you will know. Anyway, I'm your host, DrFox2000, and it is day 146 of our Icelandic volcano eruptions. And unfortunately, our volcano decided to shut itself down at the wrong time, and all we really get to see is little pins and what we refer to as lava workers. So there's your chart, and let me see if I can scribble on it and work on this real quick. So as you see, and I'm kind of looking, there's oh, I better get my crayons working in the right spot. Okay, if you can see, that blue line is right in there, and it stopped about here as it shot back up. So I don't know if that's an indicator of what's going on, if it's going to rebound that quickly, but I certainly wouldn't mind if it did, and that would look awesome and cool. Keeping an eye on that thing, and that's usually a good indicator for us to see what it is doing. I'm going to throw in some of the other cams. We want to see if we still have all the shift change of the lava workers. There they are. They're all leaving, guys. Boy, I thought maybe it's a strike or something. It's weird. They're all leaving. You can see them all over the place there. I also wanted to look into the other valley here, and of course that's Nat Haggie's view right now. So if you were wondering why we were looking at the material that was from earlier today, this is why. Okay, right there is a good example, and here's another fine example of what you get to see when or what you don't get to see. Anyway, it's all good, guys. Trying to there's the other cam. This is the close-up visor cam, of course, and very, very little to see. So for those who came in and said, hey, it's not live, so it is what it is. Let's see. I'm okay. Some people know it. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes we do get a little outrageous here with some of the things, and I do understand some people may not prefer things like Lady Rachel Duran, and we try to keep a lot of that stuff out, but you know, when we were referring to certain types of things like cracks, we're referring to the cracks that are actually in the hill, in Theater Hill. So that's what we're referring to, just so you know that. Also, let's see, yeah, somebody's saying, let's see, where? Bloom observed in Ulysses, not much poetry and not much bacon. Okay, well, yeah. If we don't make it a little bit of fun, it gets to be very boring. So we try to do some nice things in here and keep people smiling and happy. And you know, there are some people who want to have a frown on their face all the time. and I feel sorry for them. I wish that they would maybe reconsider having a look at enjoying it. I've had some people come in here and actually they demand technical information and then chastise in the comments afterwards that there's nothing provided. And I kind of have to disagree with that. There's a lot of information that we do provide. So it is what it is. We try to do what we can when we can to get the best result of having a group of people in here that really enjoy this. So hopefully, yeah. Okay, that's the level crack jokes, like pigs, what, in Ireland, okay. Yeah, some of the crack jokes aren't really called for, but, we try to make it a little bit fun. We'll leave that out of it for now. And we try to be as serious as we can when we are talking about the information. It's the same thing as saying that, hey, these are lava workers and all that kind of stuff. We all know it isn't true, all right? And it's just common sense. And if you want to read technical manuals, I'm sure there's lots of them instead of having a little bit of fun now and again. Anyway, let's see what else we got. I got some people throwing things at me. Grandma B says, you do a fantastic job. This is the best internet chat that I've been in. Thank you, Grandma B. Glad you enjoy it. Maui Me, no one is forced to be here. Dr. Fox provides a great service, and thank you, Maui Me. This is fun and insightful all at the same time. Okay, so yeah, consensus for the most part. Wait, that's not true about the lava workers? No, not here on the screen. The lava workers were the other guys down there in the valley. I think they all left though. Oh, there's one still trying to get out. He's lost. He lost his buddies. Okay. It's just like when you look at that one, you can actually see there's a flashlight over on the right hand side, right around here there. And we know that that guy is gonna make it out as long as he follows the trail and doesn't walk on the lava, and we're all good. But I wanted to go back to that other scene. I still had it running back. So for those who have popped in, yes, this is from earlier today. Okay, this was recorded earlier today, so there is no confusion. If you look down at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can see that the clock says 16:04 and some change. So this was recorded earlier. That way there are no mistakes. One of the things I did want to point out in here though is you see some of these stream marks that are happening and going down, and you can see quite a few of them. Those are the little lava flows that have happened, and you can still see some hot residual lava in those, and that's pretty cool at that point in time. And of course you can see where the lava is flowing, and we've got some going here and heading that way, as well as some taking a 90 right there. And then of course you have the other stream up here going in this direction, and I'm not sure if some of that might not be flowing secretly down into here somehow to help it out or expedite it. Now what I was oh, there's a big wave. What I was mentioning earlier was that this area here has kind of closed itself up quite a bit, so it's only about a portion of the size that it was when it first broke out. So very interesting. It's about going down, yeah, it's down the tubes. And as I mentioned before, the likelihood of this material here going into a tube, and if we go to the 3D map, we can take a look at that. I'll get it onto the screen and then get my mouse on it and spin it around the right way. We were looking at Fagradalsfjall, and whoa, no, we want to get it the right position. So let's get over to the crater, and this pool right here, and I'll zoom in a little bit more. So that is where a lot of it is running into. So it'll fill this up, it'll fill this up, and I'm not sure if this is part of where that material was coming out. It would have been coming out right around here and then heading into possibly a hole here of some sort, or a tube, but this is definitely connected to here. So if it has cut itself a channel underneath here and is flowing, so if we use the whiteboard here, as we call it, or crayons, that is heading underneath and flowing in that direction. So again, that break was right in here and doing a good job, and then the other one was over there and that was flowing there as well. So it kind of gives you an idea where some of those lava holes are, and this of course is that second ridge that they were talking about, or people were saying that, hey, there's, you know, it looks like it's an optical illusion, but there are in fact two walls there. So interesting to keep that in mind. Also, I do see another pool here where it could have flowed out that way, as well as gone into this area after it filled up in this one. And of course we're going to see what happens with outflow. We know that there were some tube holes on this end as well as this end, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that material show up going down the hill. And this is what checking the other side there of the Nathagi camp. If we see some bacon coming down that hill, it'll be on the south end of, and I can probably zoom out and show you that on here. So if we did that, we're gonna see a push coming this way and possibly going back down into Nathagi. Okay, so that's what we're kind of surmising. And we do see that they have some existing lava tubes in here, evident by the holes, of course. And again, again, there's one right there. That will be an entry to it. I'm not sure where it comes out, if it's right in here or whether that sneaks further down the hill before it comes out. And of course, this is the berm here. This was the original berm that failed, and they did get this berm really well built up. So everything that is coming in this direction will head down down into the bottom and keep going. Anyway, I'm going to get back off of that one, put it back onto one of our live streams here. Let me see if I can see where there's anything that we can actually see. No, there isn't, but I am going to pull up something in a second or two. I will put it back onto, let's see, we'll put it to somewhere for now. Yeah, we'll leave it right there for a second. And I do want to load up something else that is kind of interesting. And it is that one, and I am going to see if I can make this work as soon as I find out where my mouse is taking off to. Okay, so I'll go to here, and we will do a quick capture and share this one with you guys, and hopefully that will work. So no, that didn't quite work. I have to do a little bit of adjusting, I think. Yeah, that's gonna work better. I'll redo it. Give me a second, and we'll see what we can do to get you this little comparison on here. And we'll give it another whirl. There, I think that might work. Yep, that's going to work for us. Okay, so turn a few things off in the background so people don't get too confused or mesmerized. And all right, I guess I got to lock that and work it from this side. Okay, we'll put that one live so you can see what I'm talking about. And it's kind of a neat little thing. It was sent to me the other day, and I just got to get on it. So it's a comparison. So this is relatively new. Well, it's not relatively new. This was on June 1st is when this was. And you could still see Equipment Hill intact and everything up there. It all looked peachy. And when we go back, this is a good comparison. You see where Ragnar's sitting? Well, this is what was there way before. And this was from the 17th of April. So April 17th, this is what it looked like. And so that was pretty awesome. And then we compared to what it looked like on June 1st. And a slight difference in volume, and also a slight difference in what's there. So that's pretty big, and looks pretty cool. So I thought I'd share that one with you guys, and that looks pretty interesting. So a big difference, just over, and that was a month and a half that it took that one to do. So and again, yes, this is not live material, but we are live. So this gets you back to the 17th of April, and that's a long time ago. That's the first flows into Upper Meridalier that you see in the foreground. And of course you see Bob was still cooking back then. And you got Rag and Sif, Rag, yeah, it would have been Rag, Nar, and then I'm going to get my crayons on there. I got to get my crayons, you guys. Okay, so let me see if I can get the crayons. So, of course, Bob was back here. And then, of course, this would have been Rag. Okay. And this was Nar. This was Sif. This is Hell. And this was Ulf. And way back here was Flo. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of what that looked like. So if I go back to the other side, and we go back over it, and you can see where they still are, and man, that's a big difference. So that really does show how much happened there, and it is pretty awesome to see that. The amount that has built up. And I'd like to see what it looks like in the future if we use one of these comparison shots like that. So I'm all game, but that is a big difference, and just wanted to show that and share it with you guys. And a huge shout out, thank you, Siggy Siggy is here, and we do a big, huge shout out to Siggy, because those were all his little friends. He owns all of them, including Bob, the buried Bob. And anyway, glad to have Siggy in the house. Siggy is one of the landowners, and of course this land that the volcano was on has been in Siggy's family for, I guess it's over 800 years, if I'm not mistaken. And we enjoy having him here. He does have a lot of the history, if you guys need it. He does have the Facebook page, so pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, you know, you look back and you see what's on Equipment Hill, and it's like untouched. So pretty awesome to see that, and really cool. Please ask Siggy how much a boulder rolling fee. Okay, what? Please ask Siggy how much is a boulder rolling fee. Siggy, how much does it cost to roll a boulder there at on the land? Although I'm not encouraging it in any way, shape, or form, but it's pretty awesome. So just to go back over it one more time. So this is back on the 17th of April, and you can see what happened there. Things were starting to grow up. And then, of course, we get to June 1st, and that's what it looked like then. And you see how much it has changed now, though. And it really has. And if we go back to, like one of these views, and I didn't clean my arrows off of there, but you see how much taller and higher and worse it looks. I was actually going to try maybe using this one, even though it's dark. Let's see if we can get back to a lit area when that was on there. No, that's not this one. I think that might have been, no, not that one. It's so hard to tell which camera is what when we can't see it. So if we go back, yeah, this would be kind of a comparable shot to give you the idea of what it is now. When we're looking at it. And of course this was from earlier today as well, so no, it is not live, but we're just demonstrating this just so you know. Anyway, I do see that it is time for me to take a break. This is what's happening there right now. We do see some spots, the occasional bit of glow as the clouds or fog moves over and along things. And I am going to go take a break. I will leave you on the replay, so we actually have some lava to look at while it's going. And yes, this is a replay, and it is from 1619 this afternoon in Iceland. And we do see something interesting in this shot, though, from compared to what we were seeing before. You see here, the flow is now surface. Before, a lot of this was going straight into a hole. And we know that other hole is right out here somewhere, and it wasn't flowing into here anymore. So this one is not doing anything, and the flow at that point didn't do anything anymore. And we've seen that lava going across the top. So we will, in all likelihood, see some lava flowing into Geldingadarlar, as well as we might even see some of it coming across the saddle, if it is deep enough and heavy enough. So I will leave it at that for right now. I'll clear my scribbles off, let you guys continue watching this. I am going to take that 5-minute break. Now, Thendis Nye did say he was going to throw in a $100 super chat once we get to 300 likes. We are 4 away from getting on there, and hopefully something will happen there. I don't know why that's buffering. on my end. Let's see. Strangely. Not buffering on there, but I am seeing it buffer on my studio screen. So hopefully it'll stay intact. 301, 308. Hey, where's that Thendis go? Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go take that break. Don't you guys go away. I will be back in a few minutes, and keep smiling. Don't go walking on the lava. Don't go throwing lava at anyone. And if you do see some nice shiny little pieces, make sure they're really, really cool before you touch them, because you can hurt yourself very, very badly. Anyway, on that, congrats on 300 likes tonight, says Carol Peacock. Thank you for that awesome super chat, Carol. Really do appreciate that. And really, really nice of you to throw that in. Okay, I'm going to go take that break. And thank you, Carol, and thank you, everyone. Please stick around. We're going to try to do our last half hour right away here and see what happens. So, and holy, this will buy some, what? Fendis Nye, thank you for the awesome, awesome $100 super chat. Vinoretta? Okay. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, all you guys, for supporting, and Thendis and Carol and everyone else. Guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. Keep smiling. Oh, adulting is hard also throws a $25 super chat in there. Thank you very much for doing that. I really do appreciate the support. Okay, I'm going to be back in a few minutes. Need to refill my Pepsi bucket, and we'll work on. I will add some. Woo, Doc, you're the best. Leo Carlson. Oh my God, you guys are going to kill me. I'm going to try to take a break here, and everybody's super chatting. I have to say thank you to all of you for that. Really, I do. Anyway, I'm going to maybe see what we can do about. I don't want to show the cake today. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I really got too frustrated with everything else trying to get that boom mic working, and oh, that is something. If anyone here has a razor Kraken. Is what the boom mic is. It's a Razor Kraken. If you know how to easily install it, please let me know later on. I'm having a heck of a time. I've been at it for a couple hours before the stream. It really frustrated me. It's certainly not as easy as plugging in a USB Yeti mic and getting that to work. I did have it going for a little while, and it went wacko on me, and I'm not sure what to do. So we'll have to try doing that again afterwards. So okay, I'm gonna it goes to Doc's retirement fund. Actually, Don, don't laugh, because the reason I started doing a lot of this, I was thinking, like when you get a little older, what are you gonna do? I mean, I can't climb ladders forever, but I certainly can do streaming, and I do enjoy doing that. And I think that might be a thing as a retirement fund. Just not to fully sustain myself, but just to have a little bit of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go take that break, guys. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Stick around. Okay, guys and girls, I figured I better turn that microphone back on and get back at it. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and we are watching a replay right now of what happened on day 146. The clock has actually moved to day 147 already, but we're not going to get into the technicalities. It is our 146th stream that we're showing, and it's awesome. And of course, when you're looking at the stream, you can see a lot of that material that's flowing out in that, and there goes another gush that's flowing out, was filling up the and going directly into a lava tube before. It is now flowing, and you can see it going down, and it is headed in several directions here. From the looks of things, and going into Geldingadarlar, and this area over here on the other side, we've got various flows. Some of them solidified a little bit, and it may be still heading that way. So that's kind of interesting, as well as we have the upper ones here, and this top one here. The one I marked with a T for top, that's probably going just right along the edge of Equipment Hill and sliding down into Fagradalsfjall up in the northeast area. So very, very cool to see those, and it is awesome. And get rid of my scribbles, and let's see, there's a few things. You should be safe then. Why? What should I be safe from, Kim Raudenbush? What, the attack of the bunnies? Or something? Actually, I can leave my windows open and not get mosquitoes come in. That's pretty cool. Clark Hall says, Dr. Fox 2000, that was a quick Pepsi break. Yes, it was, and I didn't want to take too long because we are kind of running out of time here for the rest of the stream. I did start on time, and it usually ends up at 7 o'clock is when we start looking at shutting it down. And I thought I'd make sure that, I'd be back here and keep you guys happy. Dale Schroeder, undoubtedly it's being asked, but I've missed the answer. What's the stuff in front of the volcano that looks like a couple of snowdrifts? And that is lava material. A lot of that had some sulfur in it, and it's kind of bleached out now. So instead of being that greenish color, it's gotten to be a little bit more on the whitish side, and I'm sure it's changed chemical composition a little bit, but I'm not sure exactly what all is involved with it. So I can't fully answer your question, but it's interesting. Hope that gives you a little bit of a steering in the right direction. Dr. Fox, can you give my partner Meta a big hello? She loves, or she's loving tonight's live stream, enjoying with me, watching the volcano. Your channel is amazing. William, absolutely. Hi to Meta, and glad to have you on board. Please, next week, you stick around with them there, and next week you can see some really cool stuff right from when I'm actually there on site. So glad to have you on board, and William, thank you for popping in. Thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate that, and that is awesome. And I hope that fixes you up there. So all good. Let's see. Sorry if I haven't seen. Sorry if you've seen or mentioned this before. Maybe the chat hasn't. Have you seen the blue lava at Kala? No, I haven't. Oh, actually, I did. I think we did look at the blue lava before. It was kind of weird looking. Yeah, Kawa Ijen, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it in Indonesia. We did see some of that, but I don't recall if I actually talked about it here in the chat. I didn't have much to go on as far as photos, pictures, or any video or anything. Dr. Fox, it's alive. Yeah, yeah. We got to be careful with what's alive down there. If there is stuff that's alive in the lava, I don't want to be meeting it at night, I can tell you. William says, thank you, boy. Alrighty. Glad you're popped in here. Kim Rowdenbush, we're going to shut down just for you. Because you're an awesomely nice guy. Check out the Geology Hub YouTube channel. I think I will, Fennis, and if I have time. That's part of the big problem is when you're doing this live streaming and working full time, it is a little bit of a challenge. And right now, being in preparation for my trip to Iceland and stuff like that, everything is just piled up, and I have had very, very little time to get into other things to, research some of this stuff that I really want to look at, and I want to be able to get around the world kind of checking everything out, and it is interesting. Check out the live cam. Which one, Truth? If we pop over to this one, all I see is lava workers. So yeah, actually we'll probably dispense with that. Brutal Avenger says, Duck. Okay, Duke. We are so excited for you. Thanks, Don Arnold. And I'm going to try to do my best to be able to bring you guys some awesome shots. I do have a few things planned as to what I personally want to see, and I do also want to attempt a few things, and if I happen to sacrifice a drone, ooh, what's going on? Hey, what was that? Somebody playing with matches inside the crater? All right, who's down there? Siggy, are you doing that? You turning the valves on? I think Siggy's playing. He's turning the valves on. It was glowing a minute ago. Okay, let me pop over to have a quick peek. Remember that seismic chart that I showed you was kind of weird looking, or the tremor chart, and I just wanted to do a refresh and see what the new one looked like, and it really doesn't look any different than the last one I put up there, other than that blue line has gone up a little bit more. So I'm gonna just save that real quick, and we'll see what number I got to put on that one. Okay, I see. And I will see if I can get that loaded up. If this thing starts to erupt, it will be nice, but I don't think we're going to see an eruption that quickly. I think it's going to maybe brew for a little while, and let's see if I go to split mode here. I can get that other chart going again. LOL, not me, but all the workers do all that. Okay, Siggy, I hope you told them to get her going. They're only late by a few hours, at least 2. And let me see if I can load up that other chart. And I'll get rid of this one and load the new one really quickly. And it really doesn't look too much different than the last one we were looking at. And we will pop over to it real quick. And let's see. Okay, it's going. And there we go. And you can see that the lines have definitely gone up a little bit, just not as high as one would like. So I'm gonna just get my crayons back on there, and you can see that blue line is actually popped all the way up to the top of the purple here. So the blue line is about there. So if it is in fact starting to come up, we may see something with within a few hours. It'll start erupting again if it continues on its path. But previously we did notice that, you know, our downtime was I think it was mentioned earlier, I was saying it was somewhere around 8 hours or so approximately, but you know, this certainly isn't 8 hours. And if it's going to come back up, it's going to be really, really interesting to go that quickly. Looked like a mirror or minor collapse. Okay. I didn't see a minor collapse, but that's another thing that it could have been. We could have had some material dropping in. So it happens, especially when we have a lot of that fresher material that is sitting on the inside of the crater rim. And of course, when, you know, it splashes up, it's got a lot of bubbles in it and that type of stuff. So plus being fairly hot yet, it doesn't really adhere to the outer walls as well as it could. So that new fresh hot lava, as it starts to cool down, contracts a little bit, and it'll pull itself away from the wall and drop back in. So that could have been what we were seeing here, and we could have had some material dropping back into the crater. So all kind of stuff. Yeah, if we look at that one, it is interesting, but I'm going to put that one back on real time now. And let's see, where is it? Nope, not that guy. I got to put that one back on real time too, and see if we can see anything. And no, only some lost, forlorn people. And let's see, that's this guy here. No, not that guy. Too many windows open. Oh, there it is, way down at the other end. So if we put that one back to live, we could probably see, oh yeah, it's glowing a little bit more there in this shot, and it's because it's zoomed in slightly closer, and you can see a lot more of that stuff. So I think I'm going to leave it on here for my ending shots for today, and I really do appreciate all of you being here, and really appreciate you super chatters. Thank you very much for the support. Thendis Night, that's an awesome $100 super chat, and the rest of you super chatters as well. Really do appreciate that support. And of course, you know, when I keep looking at how much my trip is costing, I'm kind of going, okay, thank God that stuff is there. So that'll offset things a little bit and help me out. So I really do appreciate it, and it's really cool to see that. Now Jed was mentioning something earlier about, you know, he says, well, you should go bug people for a helicopter ride and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, well, a helicopter would be nice, but I do have drones, okay, and I do want to fly those around, and I honestly, I'm going to be somewhat preoccupied with that. If I had a little bit more get up and go and gumption, maybe I'll consider if this thing is still going next year, I would definitely want to go back, and I do want to talk with some of the pilots about doing something slightly different with the helicopter tour. I know it would be a little bit extra money and stuff, but I've never live streamed from a chopper before, and I think that might be something to consider in the future. So, and yes, for those who, you guys heard it right, I'm going to do this trip now here in August, and if this thing is still going next year, I am going to maybe do that again. Okay, but we'll see what happens this trip, see how well everything works out. So for now, we're looking at the clock saying, hey, it's 6:59, or actually 6:58 according to the Icelandic clock. It is 2 minutes before our 7 o'clock in the evening mark, and that's usually shutdown time. And I want to say thank you, as I said, to all the super chatters. You guys are awesome for throwing all that support in there, and really does help out. And I will be gracious and accept it and say thank you, and we'll do our thing to make you guys proud once I get out there. Hopefully everything goes better than I expect. So, and I got a pretty good feeling this is going to be a very nice trip. I might get quarantined on the way back, but that's beside the point. Oh man, oh, too much fun. My trip back, by the way, is it's all good. All getting all the way to Seattle. It's coming back from Seattle into Canada. That's going to be the real kind of a whiz bang, throw me for a loop kind of thing. I don't know. I have to see how much they start changing the regulations again on us. But anyhow, on that friendly note, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you, Siggy. Thank you, Arizona Snowman. Super to have all of you guys in doing your thing. Thank you to the people who have contributed with the sending emails and that type of stuff. That type of support is welcome. I may not always use everyone's material, but I do certainly look at it, and I do try, if we can, incorporate it into a day where what we're working on. It certainly does help out. So don't be afraid to send something to me. Even if I don't use it, I may not use it right away. I may not use it at all for that time, and I may use it at some other time. So keep smiling, everyone, and it should be all right. And on that friendly note, I do see everybody's doing the timing thing, 0059 Iceland time. But look at your chat, it says 7 p.m. And it's always important, if you do send me something, to please put down the time it was captured. That is vitally important, especially if you weren't able to get footage of something, but you did see something and you thought it was very interesting. At least give me the time and which camera you've seen it on, and we will see what we can do to try to get that incident up on the screen, and we can do our thing. Henrietta, thank you, and glad to see you, and good night to you. Also, good night to everyone else. And on that note, please tell your loved ones you love them tonight. Sorry, for tomorrow is never promised. Good night, everyone. Thank you.